Yeah, good morning, good day, or good afternoon, or good evening, or good midnight, depending on where you are and the time zone at the moment. Anyway, here in Africa, it is morning in Nigeria. I am here with you again this morning to talk to you about a very important subject. This morning, what I want to talk to you about is 26 positive keys to success. 26 positive keys to success. There are different and various keys that lead to success, but this morning I'll just talk to you about 26 of them. Number one key to success is that you must put God first in everything that you do. God must be number one. God must be number one. God exists, and everything you do, put Him as number one. That is the first key to success. You, apart from putting Him as number one, also take time to pray to that God, to ask Him for things, to talk to that God, to talk to Him, and let Him know whatever it is that you are going through. It is very, very vital. We cannot navigate this life on our own. We did not put ourselves here. Science says most things are done or come about because of nature. They refer to nature as a cause of so many things. But it is well known that God does exist. Number two is that you must love, or let me use the word like, your leader. The person who is a leader over you has authority over you. The leader in your life may be your lecturer as a student. The leader in your life may be your teacher as a student. The leader in your life may be your teacher as a pupil. The leader in your life may be your boss as a worker. The leader in your life may be anybody that has authority over your life. So you must respect that individual. You must like that individual. The moment you dislike that individual, whatever that individual has to offer you, also you will not be able to get it. Therefore, you must love, respect, like your teacher, your boss, your leader at all times. Number three is that you must set high goals. You must set what? High goals. Don't set low goals. Set high goals. Somebody said, aspire to be like moon. If you don't get to be like moon, you become one of the beautiful stars. Don't aspire to be anyhow individual. Aspire to be the president of Nigeria. Aspire to be the boss in your office. Aspire to get to the zenith of your profession. If eventually you don't get to that zenith, you will get somewhere close to, not far away from. Don't set low goals. Set very high goals. Number four is that you must have interest in your work. Have interest in what you are doing, whatever it is that you are doing. Be interested in it. Love it. Like it. Take it seriously. Show good interest in whatever it is that you are doing. Have interest in your work. Have interest in everything that you are doing. Don't be disinterested. Be interested. Show interest. Be zealous. Be diligent. Give it all it takes. Be determined. Give it everything it takes. Be interested. Show interest. This is going to help you to succeed. Number five, you must be time conscious. Be time conscious. Avoid the African time syndrome. There's a syndrome called the African time syndrome. People get late to work. They get late to events, to occasions, to engagements. The engagement is for 10. They get there by 10:30, by 11. And then they give excuse. It is the transport. It is this, it is that. I went this, I did that. All sorts of filthy excuses. Let's assume you have an interview to attend. Are you going to get to the interview and be telling them, I came late because of transport? That means if you can come late for an interview, a job interview, because of transport, when you get the job, you'll be coming late because of transport. So then you don't stand a chance. Therefore, avoid the African time syndrome. Even if the events you are going for, you are not going to get paid. Get there early. Get there on time. Get there at the appropriate time. And that is going to help you. Number six, you must be serious and practice to improve every day. Knowledge is not static. Be serious. Practice every day. Knowledge is not static. Knowledge moves and moves and moves. Things are changing. Things are moving. Some years ago, photography was something else, was hot cake. You snap the photograph, you print it in paper form, and you bring it to the people. They pay you. These days, who is interested in collecting paper copy of his photograph now? A few people, not compare with those days, about 10 years ago, about 20 years ago, when there was no, people don't have access to camera phone. Now people have access to camera phone. They take a lot of pictures, up to 100 pictures on the phone. The phone stores it. They share it on Facebook. They share it on Twitter. They share it on Instagram. People, you visit people's houses now, you don't need to see their photographs in their houses. Their photographs is there on the Instagram. Therefore, you just take your phone. In fact, they can open the phone and go to Instagram and be showing you the pictures. Nobody is keeping photo album these days. Everything is out there on the social media. Therefore, you have to move. You have to practice every day. You have to look forward and look at where things are moving to, and make sure that you take your place in those areas. Number 7 is that you must not cheat nature. Nature cannot be cheated. There is a law of karma. If you cheat, you'll be cheated. Nature cannot be cheated. Don't cheat nature. You don't sleep. You sleep for 2 hours, sleep for 1 hour. You are cheating nature. By the time nature will take a toll on you, you will try hard to recover. You will not be able to recover. The toll nature will take on your health. The toll nature will take on your psychology. Therefore, don't cheat nature. Sleep at the right time. Eat at the right time. Except you have events, fasting, or you have a very important event to attend. Except as a student, you have a very important exam. You need to study. You have not studied properly. You need to study for. You need to work over the night. You have important deadline. That is when you can extend. You can extend and cheat and then take out of your sleep hour to invest in that assignment. But if every time habitually you are doing that, and habitually you are doing that, you see, at the time, the body will demand for the time that have been taken, and that will not be a good one. Number 8, you must think, you must reason, and you must recall your memory. You must think. Be a thinker. Somebody said he has a thinking room. He has a thinking room. You can have a thinking chair. You can have a thinking tree. You can have a thinking place. And you have to recall. You have to recall. You have to recall what have happened in the past, so that can help you to navigate where you are going in the future. If you're just looking ahead, you have to look back to look forward properly. So this is the number 8 secret to success. Number 9 is that you must find solutions to problems encountered during the day. Somebody said problems are the meat of champions. If you always run away from problems, you're running away from opportunities. If you always run away from problems, you're running away from challenges. You stay with the problem and you solve the problem. Solution providers are the people that the world needs in every area. Everybody needs a solution provider. Nobody wants a problem giver. Everybody wants a solution provider around him or around her. Number 10, you must confess positive things about yourself, about your life, about what you want. There's power in words. Like, for example, I'm going to make it. I'm going to succeed. In the next 2-3 years, you will hear about me. And you'll be wondering, is this the same person? How come he has reached this height? That is what I foresee. That is what I'm confessing. That's what I'm saying. Don't be saying, oh, Nigeria is bad. Oh, Ghana is bad. Oh, Togo is bad. Oh, my country is bad. Oh, this place is bad. Oh, this child is bad. Oh, this husband is bad. Oh, this wife is bad. Oh, these children are bad. Oh, these sisters are bad. Oh, this brother is bad. By the time you keep on meditating on that, then they become bad. Even when they do good things, you will think it's bad. Therefore, confess the positive. Confess the good things. Nigeria is going to be great again. Nigeria is a giant of Africa. We are going to come out. We have embodiment of champions, of intellectuals. There's land for agriculture. Oh, we are going to make it. Just confess positive. You are going for an interview, confess positive that as I'm going for this interview, I am going to be taken. I'm going to be given that job. You are starting a business, confess positive that this business is my breakthrough area. I'm going to break through in this business. Number 11, you must attend school, attend class, and work regularly and punctually. If you don't attend class, how will you know what is taught there? If you don't attend work, definitely you'll be queried. Attend classes, go to where you ought to be at the right time. Number 12, you must jot down and take notes in class and meetings. Jot down and take notes in class and meetings. In fact, you jot down and take notes. Some people said, okay, they won't take notes, they just sit down in the class and be listening. And then they said, lecturers, they will give, I will copy the notes later. Or the lecturer will give us the material. But the lecturer is giving you the bits and pieces. He's dotting the I's and crossing the T's. You need to take note of all those dots of I and the cross of the T, so that you can be able to understand the notes when you are reading it. So you jot down at meetings and during other events. Number 13, you must do adequate exercises and class assignments. Practice your work plan regularly. You are in the class of mathematics. You have to practice regularly. You have mathematics textbook, whatever the name is, general mathematics and other general mathematics textbook. You have other textbooks in other courses you are doing. And the lecturer or the teacher comes and gives you 5 class work and 3 assignments or 5 assignments. That is just 10 out of about 50 questions in the book. Why can't you go through all the questions in the book and look elsewhere, look for wire questions and try to solve the question that have been asked you? Look for other materials in other places about the matter. Look for NECO questions, look for JAM questions that relate to that thing, the topic you are being taught. That is how you can know that you have really learned. Then the one you cannot answer, immediately you point it out to the teacher and you'll be able to learn and forge ahead. Number 14 is that you must have essential materials for success. There are materials that are needed for success, like good lighting. You must have good lighting. You must have other essential materials for success. Have the textbooks, have the notebooks, have the good teachers, have every other thing that you need for success. And then you can utilize all those and make success of your life. Number 15 is that you must not fear work. Don't fear your work. Don't fear your exam. Don't fear test. In fact, somebody said before a testimony, you must have a test. You must have a test before a testimony. And in fact, in life, you are going to be tested. You are going to be tested. There's no how you can escape it. You are going to be tested in life. If you are going to move to the 200 level, you must be tested at 100 level. If you be moved to 300 level, you must go through an examination at 200 level. If you move to 400 level, you must go through an examination at 300 level. And then you pass the exam. Before you get to university, you must have passed the qualifying exam. You must have the prerequisite qualification that needed for you to be in the university. The place of work, the same thing. You must have passed some tests. The boss will be watching out for some characteristics in you that will make him to be able to place you and give you some important assignment. You must be able to pass that test. Some people drop out. They cannot pass the test. They drop out of the event. They drop out of primary school, drop out of secondary school, drop out of university. You say this test is too much. They run away from the test. Don't run away from the test at work. Don't run away from the test at home. Don't run away from tests everywhere. Stay with the test and pass the test. And you will pass the test. Number 16, you must develop a reading culture. You must develop a reading culture. You must read essential topics before examination or whenever you want to go into a project. You want to go for a project. Somebody said the individual has a university. And he said before he started his university, he read about 20 standard universities. About how they started, how they grew, how they developed, everything about the university. He said he read it. So when he came to his own university, he knew what to put in place to ensure his university succeeded. Readers are leaders. Readers are leaders. It's not a joke. Every question you are asked in the exam is from books. Your teacher also read it somewhere. Your teacher attended lecture. Person that lectured your teacher also read it somewhere. Apart from the lecture, apart from the notes, go ahead and read other material, textbooks. This will make you to be grounded, to be prepared adequately for the assignment and the task at hand. Don't just go to class and just read the note and you say, I'll read all the notes. Go outside the note. The note is just part and it's just part. It's just a part of what you're supposed to learn. Take up the textbook. Take up 1 textbook, 2 textbooks. Check other material that contain information on the subject area you are dealing with. This is how you can get grounded. Number 17 secret of success is that you must follow examiner's instruction to the letter. Examiner says, answer question 1 and any other 4 questions. Answer question 1 and any other 4 questions, or and any other 3 questions. And he gave you 6 questions. And he said, answer question 1 is a must. It's compulsory. And then you went ahead and answered all the others. Maybe you answered to answer all the other 5 questions, you left out question 1. And question 1 is 30 marks. And question 1 maybe is 20 marks. Compulsory question. You refuse to answer it. What will happen is that you have lost 20 marks. Because they will not say you have answered the other 4 and leave question. Because there's something, question 1 is fundamental. Contains some fundamental knowledge testing of what you have learned. And if you don't answer that question, that means you don't know it. So follow the examiner's instruction to the letter. Follow it to the letter. Don't go away from the instruction. Number 18, you must form and join discussion and study groups. There are study groups. Join others that are succeeding. Join others that are succeeding. You are in a place of work. Your salary is 50,000, 40,000, 80,000, and then you want to buy a car. How can you save to buy the car? Okay, you discipline yourself. You save 20,000 naira every month in a bank, and then how long are you going to save 20,000 to buy the car of, let's say, a million? A million divided by 20. You need about close to many years before you can be able to save that amount of money to buy the car that you intend to buy. If you save 20,000 every month, in a year, that's 120,000. In 2 years, in 2 years, that's 240. In 3 years, that is 360. In 4 years, that is 480. And on and on and on, 120. How many years will you save? In 4 years, you will be able to save 480,000. If you join a cooperative and you have 480,000 in the cooperative and you make it up to 500,000, they can give you half. You can give you 1 million to get what you want to buy, the car you want to buy, and then you can return it over time while you enjoy the time. You see, this thing about joining others in doing things, I've learned from some advanced countries. They give out credit card. The moment you get a job, they can give you a car loan. They give you a housing loan. Immediately, the first day, even without receiving your paycheck. Why? Because you are how long are you able to live in the world? Maybe you live 70 years, 80 years, 90 years, 100 years. Okay, and you are saving for 20 years before you start enjoying your life. They don't believe in that. You still need to start enjoying your life now. You need to start chopping life now. So, prepare and join others and form cooperatives. Number 19 secret is that you must do what you know very well first. Do what you know very well first. You are given an assignment in the place of work or in the school or in the class or in an exam, and you are given 10 things to answer. Number 1, you don't know it. Number 2, you don't know it. Not that you don't know it, but you are still looking. Is it this? But number 3 is you know the answer. Answer number 3 first. Number 4, go to number 4 first. Then when you have done all the ones you know, then come back to the one that look difficult. And then the remaining time you can devote it to it. Why will you devote time at the starting to the one that look difficult? And then you take time in solving it, and then you are unable to answer even the one you know because time has gone. So you must do just that. Number 20 is that you must be gentle. Don't talk much. Love and emulate achievers. Love and emulate achievers. Be gentle. Don't talk much. Word, be observant. And then love and emulate achievers. There are many achievers in life. There are many achievers we can see. There are many achievers we can see on the screen. Some years ago when I was hunting for jobs, after I left school, after I left university, I was hunting for jobs in Lagos. And I read papers. I watch papers, I watch the news, I follow events, and I see the chairman of UBA, the managing director at that time, and the CEO. His name is Mr. Tony Elumelu. And I see him the way he dresses. He dresses, he's crazy, he goes on low cut. And when I mean low cut, on skin. Total skin. He's suited with tie, and the tie is red. And I look at him. I said, this man is the MD CEO of UBA, and those days UBA was my bank. I said, I will dress like this man. And almost every week, my hair was going to go low, and I have a red tie ready, and I have my white shirt and a blue shirt ready to reach out for the interview. And you see, this is an achiever. And I remember vividly all this. I go to that barber, I said, make it to his skin. He doesn't understand. I've seen somebody. I've seen an achiever. I've seen a success somewhere. And you know the story of Elumelu, till date, you see a success, see making waves. So you must emulate achiever. Number 21, you must keep good company. Somebody says, show me your friends, and I will tell you who you are. If only I can just know your friend. If I can know your friend, if I can know your friend, I will know who you are. I will tell you who you are. Somebody else said the company you keep and the books you read are going to determine where you'll be in 5 years. Or have good friends. I know I'm not some people are in your place of work, they're in your class, you are colleagues, you are classmates, you are schoolmates, you greet them, you interact, you talk. But when I talk friends, I mean friends. I mean friends, real friends that can make your life be meaningful. And then look for friends that are higher than you. Look for friends that are great, that are bigger than you. Don't look for friends that are less than you. Because those that are less than you, they are going to take from you, they are going to draw from you. Look for higher friends. Friends that are higher. They may be friends, they may be people that you see eye to eye. Sometimes you may make friends on the net. People that are achievers, that have gone far beyond you. You can contact them and you can be friends by correspondence. And they will be chipping in good things into your life that will make you to be climbing and climbing and climbing on. Also, read good books. These books are going to assist you. Number 22, you must persevere, you must endure, you must be diligent in all situations. Be ready to face and overcome problems. Problems exist in life. Endure. Be diligent, be determined to overcome, and you overcome. You must be kind, faithful, loyal, and honest. Honesty is the best policy. Integrity is very key. Integrity can take you far. I know somebody who has integrity. People in communities invite him, please, come and take our land. Help us to get buyers for them. And they give him hectares of land. He said, I don't want you to drop. He said, no problem. We know you. We know your integrity. This individual was in a flight, in a plane, in an airplane. And he met somebody. He said, are you so person? He said, yeah, I'm the one. They said, we hear you sell land. He said, yes. Immediately, he transferred money to his account. He said, let's write. He said, no, don't write. He said, don't write anything. I trust you. I've heard about you. I know you. You're a man of integrity. And that's still the dream. People trust him. People believe in him. And that helped him. He came up without a penny, just with integrity. And he is somewhere high today. Then you must ask, seek, and task for knowledge. Ask, seek, and task for knowledge. Somebody said, if you know the right question, you can get the right answer. Ask for knowledge. Seek for knowledge. And then we'll do what? And then you get the right answer. Another thing you must do, which is number 25, you must plan and set achievable goals for your future. Plan and set achievable goals for your future. I think one of these days, I will take time to talk to us about goals. Goal setting. Plan and set goals for your future. When you don't set goals, you live like a goat. When you don't have a goal, you live like a goat. I am not a goat. I'm a go-getter. I have goals. I have great, mighty goals, big goals. Big and mighty goals. I am not a goat. I have goals. Mighty goals. Every year I have goals. I write them down. I pursue them. The number of things I want to do in a year. The number of these I want to do. What I want to achieve with my life. I have goals that spread along many years. Don't live like a goat. When you live like a goat, somebody can just come and say, you know the way goats behave? Goats will just be going on the way. As he's moving on the way, he sees yam in that place, he moves to the yam. He leaves that place, he goes to the dustbin where there is some food, he eats the food. He goes to the other place, he sees food, he eats the food. Then they drive the goat away. The goat will leave that place again and on to the other place. And once he will just see, he will be eating the food again. When the owner comes, he will drive it away, he will go away. Don't live like a goat that has no goal. Have goals for your life. Number 26, which is the last I want to mention for now, is that never give up. Never give up. One president somewhere I read about sometime, and then he was asked to come and speak. It was a conference to review a particular event, a particular crisis situation, particular war, and then he came up. He didn't talk much. He said he was to talk at the event. And he came. He told the people, he said, never give up. Don't give up. Never give up. That was all he said, and he went to sit down. And those words carried more weight than what others have been saying for 30 minutes, for 40 minutes, for 50 minutes. I come to you this morning. Please, if you are going to succeed, one of the secrets is never give up. Don't give up. Never give up. I will see you at the success side if only you don't give up. Please, I plead with you. Like this video, watch it from beginning to the end, share it with other people, and then what else are you going to do for me? Subscribe. Click the notification button just below this YouTube video so that when other videos come up, you get it straight. I remain yours sincerely. Bye for now.